What's up, YouTube? What's up, humans? DC White Boy's back. Please press like and subscribe. I'm coming out with y'all some good shit again. You know how I tell y'all. We're going to try to talk about a definition that hardly nobody that I know lives up to. That's being a man. I can talk about so many other things, some other people, and I'm going to. I'm talking about females. I'm talking about everybody. We're talking about being a man. I didn't succeed. Okay? How many of y'all succeeded? I'll tell you who succeeded. I call him my godson, my son, my nephew. You call him whatever you want to call him. Julio Quiroz Jr. Okay? My brother's son. He raised a little girl on his own. He's about 18, 19 years old, y'all. Okay? Being around me and his daddy. Straight up, you've heard about Choo Choo, notorious gangster type. But no, you didn't hear about him. You didn't read about him on news and nothing like that because we're smart. We're not idiots. We wasn't stupid ass. From D.C., we wasn't them hemmed up in the limelight. I went to prison. He went to prison. But that was totally for different orders, like for being, busting people, doing what we had to do, for people disrespecting us. Somebody tried to rob him. He handled it. He went to prison. The people that I dealt with handguns and stuff, they needed it too. Okay, I didn't rob nobody. I wasn't shooting nobody. And all that, all the robberies, all the crack deals, all the robbers, all the little punk ass felons and stuff that we robbed, they deserved it. They were in the game. We're not talking about that. But when it comes to being a man, okay, take care of your kids first. Put your family first, not your best friend, not your street, not none of that. Okay, so what? I was in prison. Y'all hear my story? I was in there. I'm sending my son clothes and tennis shoes and blah, 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 blah. Sweatsuits, giving his mother money from prison. Oh, yeah. That's something nobody else does. Okay? There are people to do that, but it still don't matter. If we were men, we would have put our sons first and been with him. I would have been with my son, been with his mother. Okay? And took care of that. There's nothing I can ever do to replace that or to forgive myself for not being that. Okay? And so when you talk about call yourself a man, I'm not scared of no human being on the face of this earth. The only thing I'm scared of, the only person, not thing, is God. And I believe I'm saved. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus. I know all my wrongs. I'm not going to stop sinning today, y'all. None of y'all are. None of us are. Okay? But we realize we done wrong. Our sins were paid for by the blood of God, by Jesus. Okay? And, if you got any brains and know that he's a genius, of course, okay, and, man, me and God will talk about this, but the only mistake he might have ever made was allowing us to be here, okay? That was love, and we've all had to let love overtake our mistakes. Think about that sometimes, y'all. Think about that, Yeah, everything in the world I did, I made a mistake by doing this. I made a mistake by doing that for him or her. But, man, love made me do it. What can you say? Because we wouldn't be here if God didn't love us so much. But I'm not here on religious, y'all. I'm here now to talk about, let some of y'all people out here know. Now, another thing is that, besides being a man, okay, and being honest, trustworthy, word is bond, take care of all that, take care of your kids. Even and now I'm saying, you can do a lot of manly things. We can be men. We can act as men. Okay, don't get me wrong. You can always step up and become a man. Okay, but but if you're going to say, damn, I take this guy like Junior from the beginning, that was a man from day one. Now, mind you, me and his dad, we did 18 years old, had apartments with a wife and a kid at 18 with no parents with money in apartments, whether it be Section 8, I don't care. But then when I look at y'all nowadays, y'all little punks that live at home with mommy, you're over 18 years old, you're living with your mom. Okay, look, number one, she needs your help. Your parents need you because they're handicapped, they're disabled. I'll give you that. Take care. You go to college. Okay, bam. Stay at home. I can dig that. Okay? But if you don't go to college, and that's a fine line too, because me and all the homies, man, we gonna get an apartment. Look, let's keep it real. I don't care if you go to college or not. Your ass supposed to be out with your homeboys. Y'all supposed to be making ends so you got women and females, not mommy washing your clothes and making your meals, okay, y'all? You're punks, okay? I gotta say it. There's so much softness out here in these days, especially middle class. I don't know if there's middle class anymore. We got poor, we got rich people. Rich kids, y'all punks, man. Y'all are straight up punks. You can't make it in this world. Like around the way, of course, because I'm from Southeast and I'm from PG County, around that way. Man, you ain't got no people to lay back on. You're paying rent. Either when you get out of school, you quit school, you got to have a job, you got to pay rent. I mean, that's part of life, man. They don't buy you no car. You turn 16. Here's another thing. Oh, he's 16, so what? He's going to be 17, he's going to be 14, he's going to be 15. Oh, and another killer. He graduated. Let me give him a gift for high school graduation. You idiots, you're supposed to fucking graduate high school. It's not a privilege. You ain't no specialty. Let me tell you something. One thing I can say, all mine graduated. And you know what's a blessing? Now, this is another sad thing about society. My 3 daughters, they graduated and then wasn't pregnant in high school. Now, see, y'all from other parts of the way, y'all think that's something. We have pregnancy high schools. My son's mother was pregnant in high school. Did she graduate? Yeah. Did she go to college? Yeah. Did she become a very prominent attorney for the federal government? You know, whatever her law thing is? Yes, she did. Okay, bad woman, give her props. From Pell Grants on up, while I'm in prison in the whole 9 yards, not being there like I should have been. Okay? Well, so, you know, don't ever pump yourself up without being able to let yourself down, y'all. I'm going to tell you that right now. But I'm going to tell you something. Those y'all that never, I understand how a lot of people come up with this. If you ain't smack your kid going to have problems, man. If you did not smack your kids, if your kids never took an ass whipping, you put them in a corner, you gave them time out, your kid is going to have a hard time in life unless they stay amongst the rich, protected environment. Because, let me tell you some good shit. If your kid's got a badass girlfriend, okay, he's in college, he's got a bad shit, I'm cracking on everything that looks good, y'all. Okay? Now, it don't mean nothing now at my age. When I'm back in the day, a player, you know what I'm saying? And my boys, man, we walking through the mall, we cracking on every female that look good. If you look soft, we crack on her right in front of you. Guess what, man? Recognize, y'all, you're going to lose your girls. You're going to lose a whole lot if y'all boys don't toughen up and stop being mama's boys. And y'all parents got to stop raising them that way. Because one of these kids going to say, man, what's up, girlfriend? If that kid, if your son does not smack him in his mouth, punch him in his face, he's going to lose that girl because he's a bitch in her eyes. He's a bitch. He's not supposed to do the right thing. Let me call the authorities. Let me call the police. No, you got to hit him in his mouth, okay? I know California liberal society is trying to take over like the way people think. You know what I'm saying? As far as that softness, it ain't working, y'all. Cities ain't going to change. Environments ain't going to change. People are going to move. City people are going to move out like I did, okay? And I'm just saying, man, you raise your boys to be men, y'all, okay? I mean, but I'm going to tell you off the get-go. Even my daughters will tell you, all of them got slapped. My sons got slapped, okay? If you don't put your hands on, y'all, you're raising punks, sissies, and not the future of America, okay? Don't put them in the military. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. Put dresses on your boys. I don't know what to tell y'all to do. But I'm saying it's getting, our society is getting sad and sickening by me having to watch this shit, you know? And, you know, once again, I'd rather be us Indians run around in loincloths and bow and arrows. Then be going through this, y'all punks a cell phone can't live without one. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame at what people can do these days to make money for doing nothing. Okay? So I'm just trying to tell y'all some good shit. Okay? man, fellas that ain't been, your mom and dad ain't smacked you or nothing like that, man, hide your girlfriends, y'all. Don't take them out public with your arm around them and stuff. Because the reason I'm saying I see some predators today, y'all. I see some predators. I see some fellas that came down from, Prince George's County, Maryland, and I see them eyeing these couple chicks, and they went right over and cracked on them when there was 3 girls with two boys, 2 surfer boys. Them surfer boys let them talk to them. Do you know if it was one of me and 3 girls and 3 guys come up to talk shit, I'm stealing the first one in the mouth. And then I'm going boom, 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 boom. I know I'm knocking the first one out because I hit hard, y'all. Bop, 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 bop. But I'm telling you, we swinging, we getting an ass whipped no matter what. But we ain't never being disrespected. And man, if y'all boys can live like that, man, that disrespect that goes on, because, your parents never put their hands on you. They ain't teach you, you're scared to death of pain. You know what I'm saying? Put dresses on, fellas. Put dresses on. But DC white boy out. I'm just saying, I got to speak up for the real man, the real people, boy, man, the young man, the man that, to carry it like that. Then these little sissified mama boys out here, y'all. That's the way it is. Press like and subscribe. DC White Boy got plenty more for y'all.